Welcome to UnderCurrent Television on the University Cable Network. UnderCurrent Television is news from Buena Vista University. We will tell you interesting and exciting happenings on campus. The BVU Theater Department had the first spring production, A Work of Art. Art was uniquely held in Arts Gallery in the Social Science and Arts Building. Art was a play about three friends and their reaction to one of them buying an expensive piece of art, and the emotional fallout from the stress it places on their friendships. A change in space of performance was quite of a challenge, but the play turned out very well, providing the audiences a meaningful time to think about the friendship. As a tip, the paintings used for the play are in a silent auction now, so check this out. Blood Drive was back on campus. Last semester, our campus was able to collect over 80 units of blood for the Siouxland Blood Bank, which serves 37 area hospitals. On 17th and 18th of February, blood donation was available. Prior to their campus visit, I actually got a voicemail from the blood drive encouraging my blood donation. By this strong encouragement, students showed active participations. Students entered the raffle and won an iTunes gift card or Beaver Bucks while waiting for the donation. The national economic crisis is becoming a bigger issue, affecting the financial statements of students. Amanda Trost followed up with falling economy of this campus.
The falling economy is on everyone's mind. A concern for BV students is how the economy is going to affect their financial aid. Surprisingly, the economy has not reduced the amount of financial aid that is given to students. The problem lies in a loss of income when one or both parents lose a job due to layoffs. If a student finds themselves in this situation, they should contact the financial aid office. They may be able to base the student's financial aid award on the parent's projected income rather than a prior year's income. The President's stimulus plan is also attempting to help students pay for college. With the stimulus plan, more money for grants will be available for students. BV is also doing their part to help students with financial aid burdens.
We are committing more dollars to institutional forms of financial aid, which also should be of benefit to students, and we're hopeful that we can keep our tuition and room and board increase down also for the year, which would help families in the 2009-10 year as well.
Another worry that BV students might have is whether the economy will mean a raise in tuition.
The thing that has really affected Buena Vista in terms of what we can provide to students, of course, is the interest that we earn off endowments. And endowments at Buena Vista University not only fund scholarships or the interest off endowments, but they also fund programming here, some programming. They fund some building maintenance. So when we lose endowment because of interest on that endowment and we lose that income into our budget, that does affect what we're able to do.
What that means is, if BV is given less money from the endowment interest, the money to pay for the equipment and opportunities that BV provides for its students has to come from tuition money. The less interest that is earned from endowments, the more money is needed from tuition. But don't worry about going broke just yet. BV has given an average of $26,000 per student this year. If students are worried that financial aid will not cover the cost of tuition, they are encouraged to wait until they receive their financial aid award letter. I'm Amanda Trost for UnderCurrent Television on the UCN.
If more financial aid is needed, there is a financial aid available outside of BV. Students are encouraged to file financial aid as soon as possible in order to receive the most financial aid that is possible. Job Summit 2009 is being held on February 19th. This year, Buena Vista University is welcoming 48 businesses, agencies, summer recreation organizations, and graduate schools to campus. They are offering a host of internships, summer and full-time jobs, and graduate school information. At the point of falling economy hitting the job market harshly, every contact you make in Job Summit will potentially hold your future. Come down to the Dow's Conference Center on February 19th between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Build your network and get prepared for your future. Coming up next on the UnderCurrent TV, I'll be back with more news.
You wanna watch UCN?
Yeah!
Do you like UCN?
Yeah!
Anytime, anywhere, the UCN is for you.
Welcome back to UnderCurrent TV on the UCN. The applications for resident advisor positions for the 2009-2010 school year are now available through March 4th in Student Services. Requirements for the applicants are the application form, a letter of interest, a created scenario on the programming part of the application, and have 3 reference forms by current RA and 2 other reference people. Interviews will be held from March 9th to 13th. Any resident directors can help you with more questions. Vagina Monologues was back on 16th of February. This time, the performance was held in the underground under Smith Hall. The play celebrated female sexuality through Eve Ensel's interviews with real women's stories. The hilarious but at the same time poignant performance provided the joyful evening. Are you planning to enroll in summer school? If you are, academic actions in advance is required for all courses beyond BVU's Storm Lake campus, including BVU's professional and online programs. You should include a copy of this course description of the proposed class with your academic action if the class comes from an institution other than BVU. Here now we have Kyle Glinke with us with BV Sports highlights.
Eric Bertelson led the way for the BVU track and field team as they competed in the Dennis Young Classic this past weekend. Bertelson captured 3 individual titles, winning the 55 and 200 meter dashes and extending his national best mark in the long jump to 7.54 meters. The senior was also a part of the winning 4x200 meter relay. Sean Olarandami also placed first in the 55 meter hurdles, and Stephen Rickey placed second in both the shot put and the weight throw. On the women's side, Natalie Olarandami took second place in the 55 meter hurdles. Molly Cruz locked down second place in the triple jump, and Morgan Darrow won the shot put in addition to placing third in the weight throw. Both the men and the women's teams finished third of 5 teams in the Classic. On the basketball court, the BVU women's team clinched a spot in the Iowa Conference Tournament last week with a win over the University of Dubuque 91-79. Margot Mulbauer led all scorers in the contest with 24 points, while Aubrey Hosworth chipped in with 18 points and 9 rebounds. The men's basketball team solidified their second straight Iowa Conference title the same night, defeating Dubuque 74-70. Matt Cleveland led the way for the Beavers offensively, netting 20 points while pulling down 9 rebounds. The Beavers kept that momentum rolling Saturday against Loras, defeating the Duhawks 69-62 in a thrilling matchup that featured 20 points from Cleveland, with Andre Wagner and Doug Beeson following with 10 apiece.
Buena Vista University is having Winter Festival on March 7th, which is a fun-filled day of outdoor activities including broom ball, snow golf, cross-country skiing races, snow sculpture competition, and snowshoe obstacle course. The event is open to the public and most of them are free. You can register in Student Services. Don't miss the opportunity to enjoy the winter sports before the snow all melts away. Thank you for watching UnderCurrent TV on the University Cable Network. We'll be back with more news of Buena Vista University. Goodbye.